Hello, all my wonderful friends and followers on my blog. I really appreciate all of you that continue to read and watch my videos. Today I wanted to talk about walking meditation. It's an active meditation as opposed to the sitting kind where you sit and try to clear your mind and focus on a mantra or just nothing. But a lot of people on my blog have said how difficult they find it to do that. And so I wanted to share today a little bit about a walking meditation. This is something I do daily, especially because I have a little dog. There he is. This guy is named Da Vinci. He's a cute little friend that I just adopted from the shelter. But having a little guy like this requires me to take him on walks very often. Otherwise, I will find a house that will be chewed to pieces, I fear. So I take him on a lot of walks. I have the fortune of living in an area where my backyard is a forest. And so I take full advantage of that, and I'm so lucky. Here's just a little bit of where I live and the trail that we'll be walking on in just a moment. But notice the wildflowers that are growing. It's one of my favorite things about this time of year. So what is walking meditation actually? Well, it's something where it's definitely different from sitting in one spot and clearing your mind, as I said. You actually have to keep your eyes open and you have to focus on what you're doing. And that's part of the fun. And I think that's why a lot of people get a lot of benefit from exercising in general, because you have to focus on what you're doing. So I am walking up the mountain and I'm on the trail. And as I start walking, I think about actually just my breathing at first and taking deep breaths, in and out, in and out, in and out. And as you focus on your breath, it actually makes you focus on your body and it instantly makes you become more aware. I love that about it. In fact, whether you're doing a sitting meditation or an active meditation, one of the first things that you can do to really center yourself and really get in a meditation mindset is to start breathing. But you want to start breathing slowly. And I'm going up a huge hill right now, so my breathing is going to be faster. But as I start breathing and as I start focusing on that, then I can start some other things as I meditate. I just have to show in the background my little Easter Island totem. It's something that my husband carved, but I love it. It kind of makes me feel like I'm hearkening back to our ancestors or the people that used to live on Easter Island or something. But for some reason, I just find it so comforting when I see him, even though his face is a little angry looking. I hope you'll excuse the camera shake, but I wanted to walk a little bit as I talk so that I can kind of give you an idea of what you want to be focusing on. So once again, we focused on our breathing. But now, as you start to breathe and clear your mind, start looking around you. Notice all the wildflowers. And it's springtime, so all the leaves are just barely coming out. Notice the old leaves in the path from the last fall. I am lucky. I have a lot of water on my land. Then you start noticing all the different plants and the different species of organisms that are out. This here is a royal fern. This is flax. It looks like wild phlox, but I think, if I'm correct, this is where flaxseed comes from. And this here is wild phlox. This is stinging nettle. And you see that from the droplets, we just had some rain. The rain is such a peaceful sound. This is actually not part of the trail. I'll be going in a different direction in just a second. But I just heard all these beautiful birds chirping. You might be able to hear them too. These are wild rose bushes, and in the summertime they get these magenta colored roses. And they just grow wild all over the mountainside. Here's another view of from where I just came. I can't believe how beautiful it is. In this shot, you can see a rock vein that we have. Lots and lots of rocks. It's kind of hard to see them all. The camera's not doing it justice, I'm afraid. But that's something else that I notice, because it makes me think about what ancient people used to build with. besides wood, there were so many stone structures that persisted through the ages. It's very humbling, actually. Basically, the only things you need to remember are that you just start walking, focus on your breathing, and then focus on what's around you. And if you deviate from that, just start over. It's not a big deal. You can keep thinking about other things, and if you do and you need a break from it, then you can start the meditation all over again. You can do this walking from your house to your car. You can do this when you're walking from your car to the grocery store in the parking lot. Just being aware and focusing on your breathing and focusing on sort of that inner peace can actually really change your day. I've been doing some form of a meditation for years, and the more I do it, the more at peace I feel, the more I feel like it's such an integral part of my life, and I need it. I don't know, I feel like miracles can happen when you do that. And you get so in touch with your mind, you get so in touch with what's around you, and you get so in touch with nature. It's great. So I hope you'll try it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Have a great day, and much peace to you.